Learn how to set up and manage supervisory visits in Sestra Solutions EVV+. This tutorial will guide you through the necessary steps to achieve this objective. The video covers initial setup to track of visits, how to generate a report of upcoming supervisory visits, how to manage visits to ensure timely compliance. To complete the initial setup, select the patient. Then select Edit from the Actions menu. Select the Supervisory Visit tab in the Patient screen. To add a new visit, click on Add Supervisory Visit button on the top right. Select this service type, personal care in this case. Select the supervisory visit type. We'll explain this in more detail later. In this case, we're adding a one-time 30-day follow-up visit after the initial admission. Enter the frequency, which is 30 days in this case. Enter the patient admission date. Add short description and save the visit. Please note that supervisory visits in EVV Plus can only be set up for future dates. You cannot schedule visits with due dates in the past. To schedule supervisory visits for patients who were admitted in the past, set the initial date to the last completed visit for that patient. This date will serve as the baseline for scheduling future visits. The visit has been added. As you can see, the due date is set to August 30th, 2024, 30 days following the admission date. Next, we will add a 90-day routine visit and 180-day periodic patient reassessment visit. The process for adding routine and periodic patient reassessment visits is the same. The only difference is the frequency. Unlike the one-time 30-day visit, the routine and periodic visits reoccur based on their specified frequencies. As we add the visits, let us go over different types of supervisory visits. They are as follows. One-time visit. For example, a 30-day follow-up visit after initial admission. Routine visit reoccurs based on a defined frequency, such as every 90 days. Periodic assessment, a comprehensive reassessment of the patient after a defined period, for example, 180 days or every 6 months. Remember, supervisory visits in EVV Plus can only be set up for future dates. You cannot schedule visits with due dates in the past. EVV Plus gives you great flexibility to set up a customized supervisory visits, which reflect the specific needs of your organization's operation. As you can see, we added 3 different types of supervisory visits. A one-time 30-day follow-up, a routine 90-day, and a comprehensive reassessment 180-day visits. Next, we will talk about how to monitor upcoming visits using the supervisory visit report. You can generate the supervisory visit report from the report menu on the left side of EVV Plus as shown here. Select Supervisory Report from the drop-down. Next, choose a start date and an end date for your report. A 60-day window is recommended, for example, from the 15th of last month to the 15th of the next month. This time frame is broad enough to catch any overdue visits you might have missed. You can select any start and end date combination that suits your organization's needs. Note that you can export the report to Excel and share it with your staff for planning purposes. To export the report to Excel, click on the Excel icon on the top left corner of the report window. When your nursing staff completes a supervisory visit and turn in related documentation, you need to update the status of those visits to completed. This step is crucial for the tracking process to function properly. How to update visit status. From the recipients list, search for the recipient whose visits you want to update. Select the Edit menu from Action button on right and choose the Supervisory Visit tab to view list of visits. Review your visits carefully, paying attention to the visit types and due dates. Locate the target visit you want to update. To update the visit, select Edit to view visit detail. Enter the date the visit was completed and change the visit status to complete. Finally, save the changes. As you can see, the visit status is now complete and the date completed is entered too. Next, we will repeat the update process for another visit. Note that EVV Plus will not accept future dates for visit completion. It is recommended that the completion date matches the due date to ensure consistency. This is just a demonstration of the process. Make sure the actual visit completion dates is aligned with your organization's operations. Before we end this tutorial, let us summarize what we have learned. 1. We learned how to set up supervisory visits for a recipient. 2. We learned how to run supervisory visit report and use it to monitor and plan for upcoming visits. 3. We learned how to manage and update visit status to ensure your organization's tracking process is working properly. Thank you.